We're solving problem 14 from the 2024 AMC 12A. The numbers in order of each row and the numbers in order of each column of a 5 by 5 array of integers form arithmetic progression of length 5. The numbers in positions 5, 5, 2, 4, 4, 3, and 3, 1 are 0, 48, 16, and 12 respectively. What number is in position 1, 2? Now, see, for this problem, we have the grid with the dots on it, and for each instance on the axes, each of these on the horizontal will be increasing by an n, while the one on the vertical will be increasing by m. So this is m, 2m, 3m, 4m. We just want to solve for those variables. Now, since all of these form an arithmetic progression, we can find like the means of two numbers and get the middle number. So we see 4n, this dot down here, and 12, we can get the middle number. So 12 plus 4n over 2 becomes 6 plus 2n. So this is 6 plus 2n. Okay, now we see here that 6 plus 2n plus the m over 2, the averages of these two dots furthest apart, average is 16. So 6 plus 2n plus m over 2 is 16. Then multiplying by 2, 6 plus 2n plus m is 32. Subtract the 6m plus 2n is equal to 26. That's going to be very important for later, because we now have a simplified expression of m and n, where we can then find another equation to do a systems of equations to solve for both numbers or variables. So now what we want to do is ideally solve for this point, which we can denote a. So what is a? Well, we can define a, or we solve a to be 16 plus 2 times 16 minus 2n, which is the bottom on there. So by this, simplifying it, a is equal to 48 minus 4n. So we have that value. Now we know that the average of a and 3m over here is 48. So we can use that again as an equation. We know a is set value, so we can plug that in. 48 minus 4n plus 3m over 2 is equal to 48. Now when you multiply it by 2, it becomes 48 by 2, and then subtract 48 both sides. The number on this side is still 48. So 3m minus 4n is equal to 48. Now we have our systems of equations. And this is kind of basic. What you want to do is find the same multiple, I guess. This is minus 4n. We want one variable to cancel out. One way we could do that is by multiplying this side by 2 to get a plus 4n, to get that canceled and only have it in terms of m. So multiply, how do we do that? We multiply by 2 on both sides. 2m plus 4n is equal to 52. So now we can add these two up. So this is going to be 2m plus 4n plus 3m minus 4n is equal to 48 plus 52, which is 100. These 4n's then cancel out. So 5m is equal to 100. We get that m is 20 and that n is equal to 3. So, well, now we know that we can find this value, this dot. I just wanted to point it out. 6 plus 2n, where n is 3, that's 6 plus 6, or 12. You know that's also 12. So these are all essentially 12s. Therefore, this top one is 12. And we know that 4m is this dot right there, And we know m is 20, so 4 times 20 is 80. So then we know that the averages of 12 and 80 is this middle number. So 12 plus 80 over 2. 12 plus 80 is equal to 92. So then the average would be 46. So we know that this middle number is 46. Now, the point that we want to solve for is simply the average between 12 and 46. So 12 plus 46 divided by 2, this is going to be 58. 58 divided by 2 is 29, and that is our answer for this problem.